For 6 months, the Goethe-Institut participated with 8 projects in the official cultural program of the German EU Council Presidency and strengthened the European public, especially in times of Corona. The German EU Council Presidency ended on December 31st. With debates about the influence of artificial intelligence, the development of climate-neutral travel concepts, sensational installations in public places, or intergenerational discussions about Europe, the Goethe-Institut has reached well over 100 million people in Europe. The Goethe-Institut held over 220 digital and physical events and workshops across Europe. The projects were funded by the Federal Foreign Office. The president of the Goethe-Institut, Carola Lenz, said on the completion of the EU 2020 projects of the Goethe-Institut, multiple lockdowns, financial slums, particularly in the arts and culture sector, and unequal access to digital resources have presented the European community with new and undreamt of profound challenges this year. It's all the more important for us as a European Cultural Institute to strengthen cohesion and solidarity in Europe and to actively promote open dialogue about what Europe is and what it will be like in the future. The projects on the occasion of the German EU Council Presidency made an important contribution here. They have not only brought people of all ages together across national borders, but also pushed forward important future-oriented topics such as questions of sustainability or the role of artificial intelligence. The diversity of voices and topics is what defines Europe, and it is important to promote it. On the occasion of the German EU Council Presidency, the Goethe-Institut held more than 220 digital and physical events and also workshops in all EU countries with local partners from culture, civil society and education. In many countries, these were also implemented together with the local embassies. The head of the Department for Culture and Communication at the Foreign Office, Andreas Görgen, said, "A participatory, future-oriented cultural program for our Council Presidency is particularly important in times of the Corona pandemic, but also particularly challenging. I am delighted that over the past 6 months we have nevertheless been able to bring many Europeans together, be it physically or virtually. Discussing cohesion and identity together is essential in this difficult time for all of Europe. The fact that we succeeded in this is thanks in particular to the close and creative cooperation between our diplomatic missions and the Goethe Institutes across the EU." The projects of the Goethe Institute on the occasion of the German EU Council Presidency include the European Kitchen, Generation A = Algorithm, Eco-Europa, the Vanishing Wall, and Tell Me About Europe. They were part of the federal government's official cultural program and were funded by special funds from the Federal Foreign Office. In addition, the Goethe Institute has carried out 2 further European projects with a Freiraum Festival and a series of conferences on multilingualism in Europe. Johannes Ebert, Secretary General and Chairman of the Board of the Goethe Institute, highlighted the commitment of the 51 European Goethe Institutes and their partners. The response to our projects on the occasion of the German EU Council Presidency shows how important contact and exchange within Europe is in today's times. That this was possible despite the challenging situation in many European countries is mainly thanks to the tireless commitment of our strong European partners and our European Goethe Institutes. I am particularly pleased that so many young people took part in our programs, because it is precisely their voices that we have to involve more closely when it comes to the future of Europe. The focus was on the overarching question: what will make Europe different in the future, and how can we strengthen European cohesion and solidarity? For example, the installation Vanishing Wall provided a moment of real get-together and exchange after weeks of exit and contact bans. The installation, consisting of several thousand wooden blocks with quotations from European high and pop culture, was set up in public places in 17 cities in Europe, from Antwerp to Warsaw and The Hague to Klaipėda. After their unveiling, the visitors had the opportunity to take a block of quotations with them under strict Corona hygiene templates. In many places, the blocks disappeared after just a few hours. Overall, the installation counted more than 70,000 visitors in all countries. 4 installations will not be shown until 2021 due to the corona, including in Milan, Cyprus and Munich. The various formats of the project Generation A equals algorithm dealt with the influence of artificial intelligence on our future European society. More than 250 participants from 24 European countries jointly developed digital solutions against climate change in a 3-day climate hackathon. 2 robots have been traveling to 5 different European cities each since April to learn new skills from local programmers. Further travel stations for the robots are planned for 2021. Around 19,500 people have also followed the 20 digital couch lessons to date. There, over 50 experts discussed the relationship between AI and areas such as music, health, language or COVID-19. The last European couch lessons will take place on December 18th at 7 p.m. where the audience met several AI experts and asked their questions about the influence of new technologies in various themed rooms. The 3-day hybrid Freiraum Festival explored the question of freedom in Europe with more than 53 actors from 42 European cities from culture, science and civil society. In total, around 7,800 people from more than 45 countries, including outside of Europe, followed the debates, speeches and artistic interventions online. In addition to its own program, the Goethe Institute was also involved in the realization of Earth Speaker from the start. The participatory work of art by Olafur Eliasson was implemented on the occasion of the cultural program for the German EU Council Presidency and makes the voices of children in Europe more heard. The Goethe Institute closely accompanied Studio Olaf Eliasson during the implementation of the project and also carried out more than 80 workshops with over 2,000 children at the European Goethe Institutes in cooperation with the German diplomatic missions abroad. In the meantime, over 500,000 people have participated in the work of art. Thanks to its digital character, the world of art has reached over 140 million people in Europe alone. And if you want to stay informed, please subscribe to my channel and my other channels. I'll see you in my next video. Bis gleich.